Tim Carter, AskTheBuilder.com. Let's talk a little bit about insulating underneath a concrete slab. And I'm talking about closed cell foam insulation. Number one, this is not my job. I'm not building this house. If you see anything wrong, it's not me. If you discover something new, though, something that might save you time and money, maybe you can buy me a beer or an ice cream cone or a lemonade or a hot dog. I don't care what it is. And remember, all of that money I reinvest into these videos. I try to buy new equipment, try to upgrade things so I can make more videos for you. All right, all you have to do is click that thanks button that you see, that thanks text link underneath the video, and anything that you give, sincerely appreciated. Let's get started. You're looking at stacks of 2-inch thick closed cell foam insulation. And it's going to be used to cover all of this gravel here in this home. And it's also going to be used over there in that garage. You can see a stack of it over there. That is a separate garage, probably workshop for this brand new home. But let's talk about what's going to happen. In the next day or so, they're going to lay this insulation down, one thin layer, and it's going to go right on top of the gravel. And this is closed cell foam, and it has a very, very low water absorption rate. And it also acts as a pretty good vapor barrier, vapor retarder, although I would, if this was my job, I would be putting down a cross-laminated vapor barrier before I installed this foam. All right? So it's going to go down, and then they'll pour the concrete directly on top of it. Or what they're probably going to do, I would think, we're going to find out, they may be installing a radiant heating piping on top of this foam, but we won't know that until after the foam goes down and before they pour the concrete. So I hope to capture that as well. But I want to show you something where I think that they made a mistake already. Check this out. This is the foundation wall of the home, all right? You know, in a couple of weeks or so, you're going to see a frame wall, a wood frame wall. That's what these anchor bolts are for. You're going to see that built on top of there. But here's the problem that I see. First of all, the gravel is held down about 2 inches from the top of the foundation. All right, that means that they're going to pour the floor on top of the foam, which means the floor is going to end up being 4 inches higher, or at least, than the top of the foundation. All right, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I would have put a piece of insulation here that extended all the way down to the footer and then comes up to act as a thermal break. I don't want any cold. Actually, I don't want the heat to be traveling under here and going this way out, because remember, heat travels to cold. So you want to have a really good detail there. You want that piece of insulation to come up. You want it to have a chisel cut on it, and if you're going to have it at the top of the foundation, you know, the top of the slab equal to the top of the foundation, then you need to make a step inside the foundation. Really pretty easy to do that. So that's the only mistake that I can see right now. We'll know more after they install it. It's really easy to put down the foam insulation. It's really, really critical that the gravel be as smooth as possible, because otherwise there could be void spaces underneath the foam. So that's why I would have used a finer gravel myself, like pea gravel. Pea gravel is rounded gravel, literally the size of green peas, and you can actually screed it with a board and make the top of the pea gravel perfectly level. That's what I would have done. And then what happens is you start to put the insulation down from the outside working inside so that you don't step on top of the pea gravel as you're installing it. All right. If you got any questions, guess what? I do phone coaching. You can get the link to that in the description of the video. Happy to help you on your home project, whatever it might take. And if you learned something new or discovered something new in the video, why don't you buy me a beer or a lemonade? Just click the thanks text link under the video. Thanks very much. I'm Tim Carter, AskTheBuilder.com.
If you want to discover more home improvement tips, go to AskTheBuilder.com.